What's up, everybody? This is Tim from Arm Wrestling Secrets, and in this video, I wanted to ask, do you have arm wrestling questions? Okay, now obviously, guys, I do a video I put out a video every day. I'm usually ahead of the game. I usually have 7 or 8 videos done. By the time you're seeing it, I'm usually about a week ahead. But obviously, I get a lot of comments, and the more videos I put out, the more behind I am on the comments. So I do apologize for not getting to most people's questions. Sometimes I'll just make comments. Some of the people I know already, things like that. So if you see me reply to one person and not to you, believe me, it's nothing personal. Secondly, I'm not getting paid for the channel. I'm just kind of doing this on my own time, and though I like to help people, I'm not going to be able to take time to answer all of the questions and the comments, though I would, like I said, I would like to, but I'm not. I'm very busy, and just getting the video done and cut and edited once a day, if for some of you content creators, you know how much time that can actually take as it is. But I do like your comments, and I do appreciate your comments, and I do appreciate your questions, and they do have an impact on the material that I'm going to be putting out in the future. So when you ask a good question, try to make your questions detailed too. I have nothing wrong with detailed questions. The shorter your question is, I mean, the more detailed question you put in, the more, not necessarily the more likely I am to answer it in the comments. I'm probably not going to be doing too much of that. I just don't have the time. And the more the comments build up, it's just getting to the point where I probably have 1,000 questions I haven't answered. So I'm going to try to answer some of those in the videos, but keep in mind, some of your questions I'm going to try to answer later in the videos, or if nothing else, your questions have impact on the content that I put out. So I do want to answer your guys' questions, but that's not actually what I wanted to say in this video. I'm getting a lot of technical questions on some arm wrestling considerations, like a lot of just basic stuff, like hooks and top rolls and presses and straps and just basic stuff where I think that this is just a lot of the new viewers perhaps haven't seen my original Arm Wrestling Secrets video series. And I would like to say that's 4 years old, so it's from 2017. So I would say the training section on there, I put the training section kind of on there for people that were going to a regular gym. Although I admit I'm putting on a lot of new training. I've revised and rethought a lot of my training methods, and they have changed even since then. Okay, so I'm showing all those, and all those are brand new. But not that there's anything wrong with the training section in there. It's just that I think mine is better now than I was then, and I think we should always be growing, and that's what I wanted to share with you primarily with the training section. But in terms of the arm wrestling techniques, they're spot on, and I think you'd be a better arm wrestler if you watched it. Now, so if you haven't seen if you've already seen it, you don't need to worry about what I'm talking about. But the Arm Wrestling Secrets video series that I have on my Arm Wrestling Secrets channel, okay, the whole video series is there on one of the playlists. Okay, so you can watch the entire series. I suggest watching the entire series, not necessarily at one go. It's 6.5 hours long or something, and it's 17 parts, but it's broken up very. I worked very hard to try to consider how to think about arm wrestling from just starting to progressing all the way through to advanced technical stuff. So even though it's 6.5 hours of material, it can take you years to digest everything that's in there. But I would say if you have technical questions about some of the movements, like how to counter the high top roller, how to counter the hook, or any of those things, I will be putting out fresh movements and fresh techniques and fresh thoughts on those things, and I'm going to break them up into smaller videos, and that's just for convenience for everybody. But a lot of the answers you're looking for are already there. Okay, so that Arm Wrestling Secrets video series on this channel is really good information for anything related to arm wrestling techniques. We go over strategies, we go over principles, we go over grips and setups, we go over every different arm wrestling technique, we go over straps, we go over top rolling in the straps, hooking in the straps, strap techniques, we go over pressing, we go over all of the different things that you can think of, and they answer a lot of the questions that I am getting. So I would say to a lot of the people that are they have arm wrestling technique questions, okay, or considerations, a lot of the questions, I would say at least give my Arm Wrestling Secrets video series a watch if you have some arm wrestling questions. A lot of the questions you have for me now can actually be answered in that video series there. So, like I said, a lot of the comments I'm not going to be able to get to in any of these videos, so don't be mad at me if I don't get to your comment, because I probably didn't get to anyone else's either. But a lot of the answers to your questions are probably already in the Arm Wrestling Secrets video series on the Arm Wrestling Secrets channel. So give that a watch. In the meantime, I'll see you guys in the next one.